right in the sweet spot of your typical Guude rant.
What did I say? What was like? What did I say? Other than like whose towel is this?
I mean, I can't give you the exact specifics because it's been too long. Other than just what it was about, but I can say that you were definitely like if this were like 200 years earlier, there would have been pitchforks and torches and shit.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But I feel like I could appreciate the argument of the 2016 fear lenses. Because I feel like it would be very easy to interpret a rousing Guude rant as an attack. Which I guess it is, but it's like a fun attack.
Like the phrase "who leaves a towel" comes to mind, if that gives you an idea of the sort of throes of the rant. Like this was also everyone was present in the whole house. We were all there around you, so it was like
I love the fact that you didn't confess, and so no one confessed.
Right.
Oh, this is so good.
Everybody
what would you done if someone else admitted to it? If someone like
I would have been like
Spartacused you.
Go down, buddy, go. I'm not diving out for you.
What's weird is why were you taking a shower in my bathroom anyways? Because like there was like
your bathroom.
Well, there was one bathroom that was like in the room with me and Anders, and then there was another bathroom that was like everyone else was kind of using. And so like I don't know. I guess maybe
the one that we were using was like if you were coming in the front of the house, right?
Yeah.
And you immediately turn to the left. There's that hallway, and there's a couple bedrooms. And I think that hallway turns to the right and goes to the back of the house to more bedrooms, right?
Right.
So there's a bathroom right at the first corner.
That wasn't even the bathroom I was using. I don't know why I would care about a towel in there. Because there was a bathroom in the room me and Anders were staying in. When you turn right and go back to more bedrooms, back there in those more bedrooms, the bedroom we were in had its own bathroom. And that's the one I was using.
That's why I have a feeling it was like a fun, hateful rant.
No. I can tell you it definitely wasn't. I once again point to the years of silence.
I'm with Justin. I stand with Justin.
The guy who wasn't there.
Yeah. Justin probably knows best.
This guy
my expert witness. Not there, who's not an expert nor a witness.
I submit this as further evidence, actually. I'll admit, though, I may have interpreted it as worse than it was because of the general situation.
Don't do it.
Well, no, I mean it's just true. It's like it was intimidating because everyone was around, and I didn't want to in front of everybody be like, "Yes, I am the disgusting man."
I am the disgusting man. It is me.
Was this the first event where you all worked together? Or?
No. I don't think so. No,
for sure not. This was like the most, like the biggest event, I guess. Like where like he like brought his computer and all this stuff.
I did.
It was really cool. Like that was probably the coolest thing.
Was that the one where y'all had the camera set up while you were setting up the room?
This is the king.
That was
moment.
That was the year that afterwards y'all were like, "Man, you should have come," and I was like.
And then we never did anything again.
I was like, I didn't think I knew y'all well enough. I didn't think this was an option.
God, it was like that fucking Minecon, or not Minecon, that PAX, where like, I was like, we should hang out later, and then like, I didn't hear from you, and like, I just assumed like you did something, and then like, we had like gone to a party, and then like later I found out you're like, man, I really would have gone to that party if you had just texted me, and I was like, fuck, I didn't know.
I had 19. I was a very... timid boy back then.
I had no idea. I was just like, well, I guess Justin's busy tonight. I talked to him earlier today. I mean, I just met you too, so like it would have been. I don't know. What
year was that?
I don't know. What year was that?
I think that was also 2016.
Oh well, then shit. I was
maybe 15.
Out of the game at that point.
It was 15 or 16.
Last convention I went to was 2015.
It was PAX East. Justin drove up and like got in a wreck, and like his whole day was like just shitty.
The valet got my car in a fucking wreck.
Oh yeah,
and I just got my car back that day from getting in an accident on my birthday.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah. I didn't have the car for 2 months or something like that. It fucking man.
The dark time.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards,
but I was just in like. I was in just a garbage state too at that point. Like I that was one of those like about 2 years after that, I was mortified about that because I was like, I misread a lot of things that weekend. I've had a few moments of like insane internal dread, being like, fuck, I think I was an asshole in Chicago. But dude, I think it was more of like a fun, lighthearted meltdown.
I don't think you were an asshole in Chicago.
All right, cool.
I was afraid. I felt bad the whole time. I was like, oh, this house isn't meeting up Justin standards. Like, I should have done something different. I kept wondering what I did wrong too. So like, yeah.
And I was worried that I was making you feel that way. So it all lines up. No, it was. I felt like anytime things go wrong like that, they're at least very funny. So like, they never get to me too much.
I've never seen anything like that in my life, honestly. The whole shit.
Fucking bananas, dude. It was fucking crazy.
I find that most of mine don't seem to make any sense outside of my head. So they're sort of funny to me. I try to. So what I do is I internalize these things for years, and then I remember them and try to bring them out as funny later, like the Tell story. Yeah. But it's always like, this is shit that only happened for me, even though there were all these other people involved. Like, I'm reminded, again, this is the same Minecon. We did a thing. Drew was there, and we were trying to sort of make this like a reality show or something. I'm not sure what the big idea was. Is that
like Big Brother, I guess, yeah.
Kind of Big Brother, right. So we decided to do video confessions.
Oh no.
Yeah. Have you not seen this video, Fedrin? It's so good.
Oh, I don't think I have.
Oh, you should stop right now and go see it.
It's really good.
Oh, I will tell you, I never did actually go and watch it.
No.
Oh my god, you gotta go watch this. It's so good. Sorry, we've just ruined your story.
No, that's cool. I'm sorry. No. I did mine, and I was so fucking self-conscious after, because it was one of those moments where I was put on the spot, and I had nothing good. So everything I did say sounded like actual genuine complaints, and I felt so fucking awkward and weird. And Drew wasn't laughing or anything; he was just sort of there. So him and his camera. And then I think in the end, like, almost none of anything I said got used. So then I'm like, okay, so they sat there and edited it, and they watched all of my different takes, and they were like, these are all bad. There's something wrong with this guy in particular. We can't use that.
No, all of it is like that, actually. The whole video comes across really genuine. Like, everyone's just having the worst time, and it's so funny.
Especially Kurt's, but I think his were actually true.
Probably.
I felt so 21 about it that I just couldn't even bring myself to watch it after.
Oh, you should. I go watch that occasionally still.
Yeah, 2016 apparently. Brienne linked it for me, so I'll watch that later.
I want to sit down and watch stuff from this last marathon one day. I do have a weird. I haven't watched anything that I was in.
I started watching
marathon because I hate seeing myself. I was not into it. I hate it.
God, the opening makes me cringe so bad because, like, in my world, the Airbnb place was being an asshole. Which, by the way, I remembered why Colin was here. I still haven't refunded everyone their money. I completely forgot because all this shit happened afterwards that, like, took me out of my normal life. But I got the money back from that Airbnb, so I need to send everyone your money back.
That is good.
But anyways, like, in the start of the fucking marathon, like, in my head, we'd been marathoning all day already because, like, we had the whole 6-hour pre-show. So I wasn't even seeing, like, the start as the start. But if you watch the start, I just fucking walk in the middle of, like, Aurelian and Chad doing the, like, opening. I just, like, walk up to Justin and just, like, having a conversation with Justin about pictures from this Airbnb while, like, everyone else is trying to do, like, the opening to the marathon.
I didn't even know that happened.
I remember this because they all stopped.
Yeah, look at me and like, hi, friend. Yeah.
Something to share with the class, Guude?
Yeah.
I mean, it does make me feel better that we all have these fucking moments.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
God. I mean, for me, the worst thing at the marathon is obvious, I think, right?
What?
When I was locked in cooking jail for what was it, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell anybody about that because I literally knew have no fucking idea what to do, and they made me stand there for 45 fucking minutes.
Were you grounded?
That was
He was
Yeah,
grounded.
that was grounded. That's
He
fucking
was literally
grounded.
grounded. That was rough.
That was just a live gulag.
God damn.
I was in hell. I want you to know.
Yeah, I felt bad for you the whole time. I was not like, oh, Ko should be doing something. I was just like, oh, no.
I didn't want anybody to feel bad for me. I felt bad for everyone else. I felt bad for the stream. I felt bad for the marathon. I was like, they're definitely taking money out now. They're taking money back. I can feel it.
Processing refunds.
I thought it was funny.
I was cringing inside out, basically.
I was very torn because obviously I know in my head, like, when bad things happen to me, it's good for the thing. But that felt like it was too far, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, okay, I didn't actually expect it to happen kind of like that, to be honest. For what it's worth, I guess. Like, I thought there would be a time. I thought it would happen to all of us, though. I kind of felt like the first round would be this thing where, like, we were all basically not cooking, but instead it was just Ko was not cooking, or Nakomi was not cooking, I guess.
I just honestly, I had no idea what to do at all. Like, you just, I don't know.
Don't do this.
It'd be like, it's like asking somebody, like, you give them the canvas and paint and brushes who has no idea how to paint whatsoever, just being like, please.
Please.
What sucks is now I have a bunch more knowledge that I could have applied since we've
then?
been doing the HelloFresh.
Yeah, but see, that just means that next time you can have your fucking redemption arc.
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker! Already has a crown and plays his music for me.
You still won by a landslide.
Oh yeah.
Ah, wow.
I thought you were going to do better than that, Ko, because we'd been doing so much cooking stuff. I thought you would, like, kind of picked up, like, the fundamentals in, like, our cooking streams.
No, absolutely not. We did what? We probably 3 cooking streams total before that point.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
And that's with, like, a discussed plan. Like, you guys know what to do.
Yeah, I know. I guess in my head I thought... And Ko had been talking about, like, doing the HelloFresh or whatever it is that you're doing, Blue Apron, which one it is.
Were you present for any of those streams? Because I don't know if you remember the 6-hour souffle, or basically the fact that Nakomi's doing like 75% of the work in almost all of our streams.
Right, I guess.
She has to help me.
Isn't the audio thing called like Combi Bakes or something? Like in the audio channel?
Oh well, there is one, and that was for one thing because we had like a special day, and so I was popping in to visit her stream while we were doing whatever. I don't remember what we were doing that day.
I just know that audio channel still exists. And
Wasn't she going to start doing cooking streams, actually?
She's done a couple. It's been chaos the past few months.
Right.
Like whenever it's around holidays for her, her work sucks. So bad.
Yeah.
not uncommon.
Yeah. Probably not as bad as retail is for people, but it's a different kind of bad.
I was gonna say, it's like pain. Everybody's in pain. It's not a competition.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks. It's not like, well, at least you're not dead. Well, okay.
I just instantly, I was like, well, I know that the retail people are gonna be like, what? No one has it this bad.
I mean, yeah, I did retail during the fucking Olympics at a store that was selling Olympic merchandise.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
fucking.
I know.
That's a special hell.
And well, the worst part was I was at a store that had a sister location like literally 2 blocks away, and they were the popular sister. So instead of receiving their own stock, they just sent all their stock to me, and I would have to receive over 100 boxes of stock by hand and then take it to them so that they could sell it. So we got none of the sales, but we had to do all the work. And it was like, great, I love it,
Jesus Christ.
awesome. And I worked 2
a lot of
jobs at the time. So the other job, there was literally nothing to do because they had security closing off all of the roads to get to the store. So literally, they were sending everybody home, and the people that did stay, they had to disassemble entire pallets of merchandise and restack them so that they were flush with the front of the pallet.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm going on my own rant here.
Everything about the Olympics seems bad.
Oh
yeah.
It's, just is what it is.
Would you fuck right off, you motherfucker?
You motherfucker.
That's exactly what he said when I said I'm going to bed.
Best host.
I feel like I'm an okay host. I feel like I'm getting a bad rap here.
I don't think it sounds all that bad.
Wow, that plant
can't
just
wait.
came out of fucking nowhere.
I'm so excited to at the prospect of having a place that I could be a host.
Yeah,
There's just legitimately no room here. I can't wait to
I'm out of coins, Co.
have a place.
Taking them all.
Sorry, you were in front of me. You were in front of me.
I was in front of you
Oh
for
my
all
God.
3 of those green shells too, I guess. Red shells. They were red. Anyways, sorry, I interrupted Justin being a
Don't.
host.
No, you're
Don't.
fine. I was just saying, I can't wait to get to be a host.
You don't want
Don't
to.
you come the fuck up here. Fuck off. This is my fucking home.
But there's no room for hosts.
Yeah, there's no room for hosts up there. Get out.
You don't want to be a host, Justin. Then people just
I've
ground
been
you in your
there
own home.
4
No, I
times
like-
this year, Guude.
Where I want to be a host is legitimately... No, don't fucking touch me! Don't you fucking touch me! Okay.
What were you gonna say, Cone? You've been here 4 times this year.
And it's all been fine. Just
Yeah.
because I
No,
have
you
one bad
motherfucker!
night doesn't mean that you're a shitty host.
I know. I felt bad because I thought you were asleep, so I thought everything was all right. I thought all right, he got to
Compounded
sleep.
by a
I got to do
12-hour
the
drive home.
dishes. We made a compromise. I didn't get grounded. It was cool.
Yeah.
But then I found out the next day. I wake up to it in my Discord. That was the worst part. I didn't even find out first. Everyone in my Discord found out first. Then I had to hear it through there. What a
I think the
bad.
fact I was talking on Discord while you were still up should have been somewhat of a clue.
No, you
Don't
weren't.
start the next thing.
I
Hold on.
was.
Absolutely not. There's logs, motherfucker.
Nope.
Sorry, Co. Sorry.
I want to get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. I just wanted you to know that so you don't start it while we get up.
Gotcha.